If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Everybody, to another episode of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk series. Thanks for tuning in. On this series, this topic is going to be about entrepreneurship linking up. I have special guests that will be joining me tonight, and these ladies are going to be sharing some helpful information with you that may help you on your journey as you start your business, or if you think about starting a business. Hello, ladies. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Thank you guys again for joining and being a part of my Girl Talk series. It was greatly appreciated. And again, I'm so thankful that you guys decided to be a part of my movement. So let's
Thanks
just...
for having us.
Thank you. You're welcome. So let's just jump right in by doing a small introduction by giving your name and just the brand name or your business name.
Okay, absolutely. My name is Jacquale Williams, or I go by Shay. My business is Store to Door, which is a local delivery service in the Mississippi area that I'm from, born and raised. And also, I have a clothing line, a t-shirt line that I started, which is I Am the Bag movement. It's a mindset. It's a movement. And,
Yeah, definitely. I've been checking you out on social media, Shateri, and I definitely commend you for your movement, for your two endeavors. I know that they're going to be definitely successful, being that I am originally from Mississippi as well, and knowing that that's a needed service there. And I'm definitely behind the whole movement from I Am the Bag, because you're definitely right. You are the bag that you are securing. So I support that 100%.
Thank you, Queen.
You're definitely welcome. Can you tell us who else is on the line with us tonight? I don't know if she's still there. Hello?
Oh, I'm here.
Can you introduce yourself and let the listeners know who else is on the line tonight?
I sure can. Hey, everyone. My name is Jacquale Williams. I'm an upcoming YouTuber. I am 24 years old. I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm currently working on my t-shirt and jogger set, and also on Facebook.
Thank you.
Any and every phone, not just iPhone, is going to be for any device. And I'm so glad to be here.
Thank you so much, and I'm glad that you were able to join us tonight as well. And I wish you the best, because I know I was kind of talking with you when you started thinking about your journey and your endeavor that you're doing, and I'm so happy to see that it's coming to fruition for you. So I definitely wish you the best. You're welcome. So, ladies, let's just jump right in and get to the meat of it. Let's start off, Shateri. We can start off with you, and Jacquale, you can jump in right after to talk more about your business as well, so we can kind of keep it consistent. How did your idea, your concept come about for your business?
Well, actually, mine came about... It came about when I basically just meditation. When I got into a place where I can calm and quiet and still my mind, I could kind of hear guidance and directions and get some kind of clarity about a direction, a sense of direction in my life.
Yeah. And
it came from that, as well as just being in my community for pretty much all of my life, and just seeing a need for a service that people could actually use and take from and benefit from on a greater scale. So it was kind of something like it was bigger than me. So I was given the seed, and I just decided to water it and nurture it.
Wow. That's great. Definitely a needed service in Mississippi again. and definitely will grow. And I think your other movement, it's very versatile in the aspect of being able to not only reach the older generation but also the younger population.
Absolutely.
So I think it's very, very versatile, and I know that's going to be successful as well. You're definitely welcome. Jacquale, can you tell us about your niche that you're gonna emphasize on YouTube?
Yes, I will. I most likely am going to do like beauty, fashion, and travel. Speaking of traveling, I will be going to Vegas very soon, so y'all get to see everything, the whole view.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, y'all going to see a whole lot of my lifestyle.
Okay.
Y'all going to love all of that.
Okay.
And all of that, I just want to encourage my young brothers and sisters, like, you know, life is too short, and do what you love to do, like, but you got to be very passionate about it. And, I mean, your dreams do come true, so make it come and make it happen.
That's definitely true. I definitely agree with that. And I think that you're going to be successful as well, because you're still quite within your prime. You're 24 and very creative. Right. And, you know, the things that you're trying to do as far as like your makeup, it's not only going to reach the younger population, but the older population as well. So, yeah, definitely wish you the best with that. You guys, let's just go a little bit deeper into letting the listeners know about your business. As far as the particular service, I know that, for example, Shatira, you're going to do the door-to-door in addition to your I Am The Bag clothing brand. But what in specific would make you different or unique from another business? And for you too as well, Jacquale.
Well, actually, what makes me unique and what makes me different and stand out from the rest is basically the fact that I come from a place of a heart matter, a heart space. And I mean, of course, we know we need money to survive in today's society, but it's just not all about the money. I'm compassionate about what it is that I do, what it is that I offer, my services. And if I have to sacrifice, maybe somebody don't have the money for it and can afford a delivery, I don't mind bringing it to you, making sure that you have what you want when you need it.
Wow. Okay.
Because it's bigger and it's deeper than just chasing the money. It's just bridging the gap between, you know, that missing piece that's between the people, the community, and their needs and their wants. So I just kind of look at myself as like a big sister, a big brother, like a bridge across. So I think that's what makes me the most different and most stand out with store to door when it comes to I Am The Bag. What makes me unique and different and stand out with that is that I have really come to grips and come to terms with no matter what I chase, what I pursue outside of me, if I'm not whole, if I'm not complete, if I'm not at peace with myself within, then nothing outside will fulfill me. True fulfillment is from within. So, yeah.
I guess when going back to the door-to-door, what in addition to will you be what type of service with that will you be provided in addition to delivering? What types of delivery, I guess my question is, will you be doing?
Okay, absolutely. The deliveries will be basically from restaurants, fast food restaurants, to like customers, to their homes, to their jobs. But also as well, I wanted to make it for the elders in the community that, you know, maybe in the nursing home, you know what I'm saying, they're in their transitioning stages and their transitioning phases, and family tend to forget them when they're in that stage and in those days. Yeah. And they may want things that they were accustomed to when they had the strength and the strength and the mobility to get around. And I want to make sure that they are as comfortable as they can be, as they are in their family transitioning stages, and they still have access to the things that they want and the things that they need. So I kind of want to be there for them and make sure that they are supported and that they know that someone loves them and not everyone has forgotten them and threw them away. So, yeah, I definitely look forward to being there for them in that way. And for the single mothers that's just trying to get through and trying to get by, it's my pleasure to be able to help them. And when I pull up at my customers or my client's house and I see that they're smiling and they're appreciative of the service, that's what really does it for me. Like, that's actually the money that goes in my deposit. It's just knowing that I'm helping someone.
And I commend you for that, and I think that's so awesome that you're going to be giving back to the community all while you're doing your purpose. And I think that's going to be something that's going to help you be and stay successful within both of your endeavors. Going back to I Am the Bag, I know that you're currently, you started off with some real vibing t-shirts in various colors, various styles, which I commend you for, because some people when they start off, you're welcome. They start off with just a basic t-shirt. You were very creative in that aspect where you came out with different varieties of shirts to choose from and colors. Can you tell us what in addition to just a sneak peek as to what you're going to be doing with I Am the Bag and that clothing brand?
Absolutely. It's definitely going to grow beyond t-shirts. My partner and I, we actually got to sit down and map over some other things. We're actually going to get into the biker shorts, the tights. We're going to get into the hats. We're going to serve it all the way. I can't really disclose it all, but it's definitely going to get much better. So y'all definitely have to stay tuned and support the movement, because actually the I Am the Bag is funding a greater cause. It's actually a movement behind that. Mm-hmm. And with that movement, I'll be able to reach and help the teens in the community, which, the youth, they need us right now more than anything. So I really want to be able to be there for them in a way that's meaningful, like, to show up for them.
Yeah.
So actually, every t-shirt that is purchased, it actually goes towards something much greater than just a t-shirt.
That's a blessing within itself. I definitely will be purchasing my I Am the Bag t-shirts. Excuse me. Definitely will be purchasing too.
I sure am too.
Again, Shateria, I'm just so. I don't even know the word to say properly, but I'm just so excited for you. Seeing you and you post daily about your endeavors, and seeing how much you're growing and seeing how much passion you're putting into it, and you are already creative and a fashionista, and just seeing you pour all of that into one, and seeing you on this spiritual journey as you do all these things. I'm just so happy for you in your endeavor, and I know I'm going to say it 1,000 times during this podcast, but I just wish you the best, and I'm definitely going to support you in whatever way that I can.
Same here.
You're welcome.
Right. And likewise to you as well. I'm happy for you, and I'm so, I would love to be on this podcast right now than anywhere else, because, like we said, we know our personal journey, we know our background. So to see you in the place that you are in right now, that is absolutely phenomenal. It's inspiring. It's encouraging.
Thank you.
And I just encourage you to just keep going. And I thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Jacquale, let's jump to you. You want to go ahead and let us know a little bit about what you're going to be?
As far as me getting more ideas as far as a t-shirt line and a 2-piece jumper set.
Yeah.
And of course the cases for all different type of devices. My next project I want to be doing is doing a collaboration with makeup.
Okay.
I want to basically create a balm foundation that's doesn't feel like you actually have wearing makeup on your face at all.
Yeah.
Because I want our young women to realize you don't have to drench your face with makeup just for you to look and feel beautiful. You are beautiful on the inside and out. And don't let social media plant that in your head and say, oh, you have to act like this certain type of way, or you have to look this certain type of way. for the world to recognize you or accept you, that's poisonous and that's toxic. No.
Yeah.
And not only that, I also want to do like some type of marathon, like a little meet and greet.
Yeah.
When I get up there, my subscribers, I want to do like sit down and do like a meet and greet and like give the whole speech to this new generation that's, you know, still young and still knowing and, you know, getting wisdom and knowledge about what's going on in the world. And I just want to let them know, like, no matter how hard life gets, get it back up and work. Just go at 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Work with you, love, and don't let nobody stop you from that. Don't ever let nobody take that away from you.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you 100% in the fact that social media portrays that you have to look a certain way or be a certain way in order to be accepted in society. And I know, Shateria, you can chime in if you would like. You did a post some weeks back on Facebook stating those very things, that you don't have to always have to wear eyelashes or have your makeup done or your hair done. It's okay to be your true self. And I watched that video more than once because it was so deep. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that, and I know that that would be something that would be very inspirational and very encouraging for the younger population. Jacquale.
Right. Absolutely. Society has trained us, and they are training our children, and the more we allow them on these little phones, these little mobile devices, the more we are allowing them to be programmed by society and society ways and beliefs. But society has made us to believe that, okay, we have to look like the Nicki Minaj's and the Cardi B's, and we got to have the long weave and the bundles and the eyelashes. And if our nails ain't on fleek, then we ain't it.
Right.
The thing about beauty is an internal thing. Like, beauty is internal. Like, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are on the outside. It doesn't matter. You can absolutely be and look just like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Beyonce, but if your inside doesn't match your outer beauty, then you are just as ugly as you were without it all. So you have to learn to be okay with your makeup, with you, just who you are, the way you came in, your natural. And not saying that to walk around natural, because I mean, I don't do it. I still, you know what I'm saying, I will wear a weave and I will put on eyelashes.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I can face myself every day and be completely okay with myself.
Yes.
Without the extra. And I love it, and I embrace every part of me, and I don't run from it. I actually embrace it, and I love it. Like, the way I wake up in the morning, I feel like that I'm at my peak of beauty every morning, because it's just me, like, without the extra, without the added. So we as people, and especially our younger women, have to learn and have to know that if they didn't have the long bundles, if they didn't have the fingernails, and they didn't have the long eyelashes, would you still be okay with the person that you wake up to and lay down with every day?
Exactly.
Would you still be okay with the person that's staring you back in the mirror every day?
Every day, correct. With a K.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly, and I agree. And that's not, and all of that, and it's crazy because, like, I don't know if y'all remember these little, like, the dolls that they made back, and they called the Brat dolls, and now they used to make the movies about them or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, I still love them to this day, because even though they, like, have, like, different skin tone and, you know, different cultures about them, they all come together and they express themselves in their own way, and they didn't have to change their way to feel like they need to be accepted by society or social media. Like, that's what I love most. Like, four girls coming together and they make the world, like, they make it popping. Like
we're doing right now. And I think
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I mean, it's all about support, collaboration, and networking. That's how you're gonna grow. You can't stay within a box. And Shateria, I'm sorry, you've said this several times. You gotta step in the box, and I think you said all the way within the box. Is that how you say it?
No, you gotta step outside of the box.
Outside of the box. Yeah.
Because we've always been placed in the box of this or box of that. You have to do this or you have to do that. You know, it's always man-made rules and religions and doctrines that, like, no, I'm out of the box and I blew the box up, so you can never put me back in the box. As a matter of fact, when I die, don't even put me in a box. Cremate me. Seriously, like, don't put me back in the box. Like, yeah, like, free. I truly, like, liberation. There's nothing like total liberation when you're just not constrained or confined to beliefs or programs or doctrines. It's just total freedom. So, absolutely.
I agree.
So, ladies, since we kind of touched on the topic of happiness, I'm going to ask you like a 2-part question. And, you guys can chime in, together or separately. Okay, so happiness is a very, very important thing, especially when you're trying to be an entrepreneur, because you have to sacrifice so many things: your health, your sanity, your happiness, in the pursuit of accomplishing your goal or, serving your purpose. Right now, at this moment where you are, ladies, with your journey and starting your endeavors, are you happy? And what would you change? And then the second part of that question is, how do you handle adversity and doubt? So how do you handle, for example, family members, friends doubting you or doubted you when you wanted to start your journey or start your endeavor? How did you handle those things?
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and chime in with that one. The question is, am I happy right now? I am absolutely happy. I'm actually just found out or just really learned what happiness really is, and it's nothing that what I'm pursuing in my mission or it's making me happy. It's just that I'm happy within because I finally made it to a place where I can be happy with myself and accept myself, flaws and all, like characteristics. And I'm okay with the fact now that I can be a masterpiece and a work in progress all at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't have to put that extra pressure on myself to be something or live up to anyone else's expectation, not even my own expectations. Because sometimes I may fall short of what I expect for myself in a day. And I don't beat myself up. It's like, okay, it's all right. We didn't get that done. We'll try it again tomorrow. I love you. Okay. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. Okay. And that's just how I deal with myself, and that's just how I handle myself. So I'm just completely happy with me. And in my process and in my journey, the only way that I could be on this path or found myself on this path is because I came to a place where I was totally okay with me. So outside of me,
yeah,
like, there's really not too much that I depend on to make me happy.
Right.
So I don't put those expectations, so I'm not disappointed when so-and-so don't come through for me or this didn't work out for me that day. I don't have those type of expectations on people, places, or things.
Uh-huh.
So now that I'm totally relying on myself to make myself happy, like, life flows a lot smoother.
Right.
And when it comes to adversity and challenges and dealing with obstacles and others and the doubts and the naysayers and the haters, I just simply don't deal with them. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't deal with them. When it comes to my businesses or my ventures, like, my family really didn't even know that I was starting my businesses or my ventures because I just did it. I moved in silence. There was nothing to talk about because I didn't want anyone planting any seeds of doubt or negativity or fear in me. So I just moved along. Well, not alone, because I'm never alone. My spirit team is like, they on fleek. Like, the ancestors, they got me. They with me every day. So
yeah.
I just kind of like, I just don't deal with it. I don't entertain a lot of things, a lot of people. There's certain conversations I just won't even have. Period. I don't entertain them at all. So yeah, I just kind of keep all that stuff at bay, and that's just how I deal with it. I don't deal with it.
Too much energy.
Too much, yeah.
Nobody got time for that.
So, Jacquale, do you have any feedback on that? How do you handle doubt from family members, friends, things of that nature?
Honestly, to be honest, I don't really too much doubt because at the end of the day, I just feel like misery loves company, and I feel like once they see and they know that you have a purpose in life, and they get the feeling and know deep down that you are going to you are going to succeed in your own business and whatever you do in life, and it's just that they cannot stand the fact that you're happy and you're doing something that you're so passionate love, and they want to, here comes the devil, want to come back and want to try to take that from you. Like, I don't even pay people like them no attention, because like I said earlier, that's too much energy to be lost, and I love my life to the fullest. If they want to be miserable and stuck in a barn, then so be it. I'm just gonna do me, because I'm to the point, my mama raised me, she always raised me, I don't even care what others think, or what they say about me, because at the end of the day, I'm living for free.
Right.
And I'm doing breathe what makes Brianna happy, and if you can't accept that, or, you know what I'm saying, respect my morals, then you out the door, like, because nothing's gonna stop me to where my destination's taking me. Like, that's a no.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's so important to collaborate with other entrepreneurs, other people that are like-minded individuals that are on the same level that you're on, because during the highs and the lows, oftentimes you'll need that motivation to keep your head up and to keep you moving forward. So it's really important to stay around. Again, as we were speaking earlier about high vibrational individuals, it's very important to stay around those people. Going back to kind of something, Shatera, you talked about earlier, to a certain extent of when you were talking about adversity and doubt. Failures are different from mistakes. Every entrepreneur will sometimes have mistakes. And sometimes they're uneasy to recover from, and sometimes you learn a valuable lesson and you're able to move forward and recover. Have you experienced any failures? If so, what did you learn from them? And since you started in both of your business ventures.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I experienced, it was a minor setback. I don't know if I would call it so much as a failure, but it was a setback where I was supposed to been having one of my projects or my app off the ground and running, and things just didn't operate. It didn't turn out the way that I wanted to, and I just had to go. I had to regroup, and basically when I regroup, I just go within. I seek answers from within, you know what I'm saying? And I ask the important questions, or I ask the tough questions. Okay, well, what is it that I need to see in this? What is it that I'm missing? What did I overlook? What is the lesson here? I ask the tough questions, the challenging questions, and I go seeking answers, because I know that sometimes when things go wrong, it's actually because they are trying to go right.
Right.
When I see it going wrong, is the way what looks to me may be okay. If this happens just like this, then everything is going to be okay.
Yeah.
But I could be missing something because I don't have a interscope where I can see inside of the actual problem or the actual situation. So by taking a step back and just evaluating the situation, and even evaluating myself. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what is it that I need to learn about myself in this? So I think from just being able to ask those hard questions and reevaluate, reassess, and look at it from those, you really learn then that you never really lose at all, or you never really fail at all. You just learn. You learn valuable lessons.
And I totally agree with you, because I just go by, there's never any losses. There's always lessons, either bought lessons or taught lessons. I mean, that's the way you have to look at it. Find the positive and the negative. Otherwise, you're going to be in that low vibration. And again, like we discussed earlier, you're only going to attract low vibrational situations and things, and you're going to stay stuck there. So I definitely agree with you on that. Jacquale, how have you experienced any failures? And how did you deal with those failures or those mistakes?
Actually, I have. Like, this actually happened recently. It was to the point where, like, it's like with certain things, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, okay, so let me give you an example. Like I told you earlier, when me, the one-on-one conversation, that when I was editing 2 of my videos I was getting ready to post for my video, and all of a sudden the laptop just shut down, and I felt like, at that moment, I was like, you know what, I'm done. I don't care no more. But in an instant, I came back to reality and say, Brianna, Jacquale, listen. Little stuff like this, if this gets you down, who's gonna push you? Nobody's gonna push you but you. Like, of course, you're gonna have people that say, oh, I support you, but they're not actually gonna be there to help you. So I'm like, okay, it's like you fall, but you gotta get back up.
Yeah.
So I have to take that situation to like look into something positive. Like, okay, well maybe it wasn't meant for me to post this video. So let me start making a whole new one. And all of a sudden, when I made the new video, my brother was like, here you go, you can use my MacBook, and that's what I did. And it's like you just got to look at the negatives like instead of positive way.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with you.
It's like no matter how hard things get, you cannot give up. Like you have to always find a positive way of doing it. Like basically, like if plan A don't work, you can always have plan B, C, D, E, F, and G.
Okay, all the way to Z. All the way to Z.
Right.
So if you guys had a piece of advice that you could share with someone that's starting a business or that's thinking about wanting to start a business or even currently in a business or, just very successful, what would be something, a piece of advice that you would give someone?
I would give them to say just follow your heart and make sure you're doing it. Do it to something that you like really passionate and love about. Don't just do something just because somebody's forcing you to do it. If that's not a lifestyle that you don't want to do, or if you don't want to go to school and school off or you don't do it, and you have like another calling, like if you want to invent your own shoe, like shoe business, do it. Have fun doing it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Because at the end of it, everybody live their life. It's time for you to live yours.
Right. Live within your purpose. Live within your purpose.
Right.
Totally agree. What are your thoughts on that, Shateri? I don't know if we lost connection here. Shateri? Can you hear us?
It might be a bad connection.
Shateri? Yeah, it may be a bad connection. Let's just see here.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Shateri?
Yes, Queen.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my phone had went out.
It's okay. We knew it was a bad connection.
That's the devil.
It's okay. What would be a piece of advice that you would give someone starting out in a business or currently in a business? What would be a piece of advice?
If I had to give one piece of advice, it would be make sure you have the right mindset going in, and that's a mindset of determination, a mindset of forward moving, forward thinking, and forward being. Make sure that you are speaking, thinking, and only having positive actions or words toward your business or towards whatever it is that you're starting. Just make sure that you're breathing life into it. Remember that your words and the words that come out of your mouth is life. They actually turn into life form and life force, and they will dwell amongst you. So make sure that those words are positive and uplifting.
Yeah. Agree.
And I think that's the biggest thing is your mind frame. You got to be in the right mind frame when you start. It's going to take a mindset to actually see something through. So
yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Definitely, and because words are very powerful, so you have to be mindful of what you speak because words are very, very powerful.
Yes, Lord.
In closing, can you please let the listeners know how to get a hold of you guys, how to contact you guys on your social media platforms?
Absolutely. You can find me at Shateri Dodson on Facebook. That's SHATERR. Lord, SHA.
It's okay.
RRILEE. I mean Dodson, DOTSON. I'm on Snapchat as Beauty in Beast Mode, and I'm on Instagram as Beauty in Beast Mode as well. Also, you can go on Facebook and like my business page, which is Store to Door. I'm working on a website right now for I Am the Bag movement, so you'll be able to go online directly to the store, the online store, and purchase merch there. Mm-hmm. As well as I'm working on getting a page for Store to Door. Okay. For I Am the Bag, a Facebook page.
Wow, you have a lot of exciting things coming up. We're looking forward to checking you out and seeing what you got coming. Absolutely. And again, I know you're going to be doing great in your future endeavor. Jacquale, you want to let the listeners know how to get a hold to you?
Yes, you can contact me by my personal, business email. It's JACQUALE Williams 30 at gmail.com. I also have an Instagram, which is Jacquale B, Facebook, Jacquale Williams, and Snapchat is Jacquale. Don't forget to make sure you comment, subscribe, and share your girl YouTube channel. Show some love.
Definitely make sure you like and subscribe on all their social media platforms as well as Bombshell 1111. Ladies, thank you guys so much for being a guest on Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk series. I appreciate all the valuable information and knowledge that you guys shared with us today, and hopefully this information will be valuable to the listeners. And I also wish both of you ladies the very best in your future endeavors.
Absolutely. Thank you much.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So you guys heard it here. Make your own future. Create and be a part of something that is bigger than yourself. Nobody is going to give it to you. You must work hard for your dreams. There are no guarantees on success. In order to win big, you have to take calculated risks. You will find that there is nothing that you can get just on your own. You have to sit on the sidelines and wait for it. Be ruthless, persistent, and have 2020 vision for your future. And with that being said, thanks for joining in on another episode of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk.